TransCanada is cancelling their Energy East pipeline project, and some Liberal MPs say they're disappointed. But I don't believe them. I thought I would take a minute and check in and see what our 4 mostly useless Alberta Liberal MPs are saying about TransCanada cancelling the Energy East pipeline. We just lost a $15.7 billion project that would carry 1.1 million barrels of oil per day from Alberta and Saskatchewan to a refinery in New Brunswick. It's a devastating blow to the Canadian economy. Now, this all happened because the Liberal government changed the rules for Energy East's application for approval halfway through the approval process, making the company somehow responsible for all the greenhouse gas emissions of anyone who uses any of the oil that traveled down the pipeline. It's crazy, and it was designed to make the pipeline fail, and it worked. TransCanada just wasn't willing to play these Liberal games anymore. And if these Liberal MPs actually cared about Alberta, they would be outraged, maybe a little mad at their own party, right? Wrong. Let's go through each one of these Liberal MPs one by one, okay? There's Darshan Kang, the Liberal MP for Calgary Skyview. He hasn't said anything in days about anything, but he's got his own problems, though. He's accused of at least 2 instances of sexual harassment and of trying to bribe one of his accusers to keep her mouth shut. So maybe we can just move on from Darshan Kang. There's Amarjeet Sohi, the Liberal MP for Edmonton Mill Woods. He didn't have anything to say about the cancellation of the Energy East pipeline either. But he did write an op-ed at the end of September saying that Energy East would get a fair review. But fair in Liberal speak seems to mean onerous and punitive and designed to make a project impossible, especially when we compare Canada's flakiness to our neighbors to the south and to President Donald Trump's proactive stance on energy infrastructure. Trump has been swift with his approvals for both Keystone XL and the Dakota Access Pipeline project. He approved those just mere months after taking office. Kent Hare, the Liberal MP for Calgary Centre, says that he's disappointed about the cancellation of Energy East. Echoing that obvious boilerplate Liberal disappointment response written directly by the PMO is Randy Boissonnault, the Liberal MP for Edmonton Centre. Yeah, everyone is just so disappointed, but these Liberal MPs never once broke ranks with the Liberal Party to stick up for Alberta, the 204,000 people who are suffering chronic unemployment and who desperately needed these jobs. These Liberals are disappointed, sure, I'll give them that, but only because they realize they might end up as Western casualties of Trudeau's bad economic policies like everyone else around here when they're not re-elected in 2019. And really, why would these Liberals do the right thing now? In January, they voted against a Conservative motion to show support for the Energy East pipeline as a nation-building project. So when these either disappointed or completely silent 4 Liberals had a chance to signal to TransCanada and to all global oil and gas investors that Canada was still open for business, they sided with their anti-oil and anti-Alberta boss against the very people who sent them to Ottawa. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunreed. We're launching a petition calling on Brian Jean, Jason Kenney, Brad Wall, Diane Watts, and others to renegotiate, to change the rules of equalization payments. No oil pipeline, no more oil money. To sign our petition and to help us with our plans to launch a billboard and radio ad campaign, go to justlikehisdad.com.